Hey, real estate besties. Today is Tuesday, and around here, that means that we are answering your burning questions. Now, I don't care if it's about a deal that you're working, just a question on how to organize something in your business, or if you just want to dish with your good real estate bestie, I am here to answer your questions. Now, if you have a question, head on over to rosemarylewis.com/ask, and you will be able to leave a voicemail and I will answer your question on the podcast. Let's get into our question for today. Well, hello there, besties. Okay, our question today comes actually from me perusing, and I'm looking through some other Facebook pages because people ask a lot of questions in real estate pages, and I'm wondering if they're asking these questions, then the besties may have these same questions too. And I thought this one was interesting. This question said, I often hear people talk about providing value, but what does that really mean? How are y'all providing value to your clients? This is such a good question because something like value, like people throw it out like we throw out building a legacy, and you don't know what that means. Like building a legacy is not buying cars or buying watches. You know, it looks different. So let's talk about what providing value is. Think about something that's valuable to you, right? How about you think about something that maybe you can't put a dollar amount on it, but it really makes a difference in your life and it is helpful for you. So when I think about something that's really valuable for me, something that I could not imagine living without is some of the relationships that I have with my friends. They are so valuable. And is it because, they're doing a good or service for me? Maybe, because I do business with a lot of my friends. I'm blessed to have a lot of friends that are entrepreneurs. But outside of those relationships, a lot of people, like I can count on them for certain things, right? I'm thinking about my friend Melissa. I can count on her for a good laugh. But in addition to that, she is like the hostess with the mostest. She can come through and whip up a charcuterie board for me. She will, tell me about good sales that are going on. Like she's always has her eyes and ears open for things that might work for our like friend group. And she's always providing resources like, hey, it's a concert, I'll get the tickets. Like she's always that go-to person. And because I don't have to think about those things, I know that she's thinking about them for me. She provides a lot of value in my life. And that is the way I want you to think about how you can be valuable to the people that you're in partnership with as it relates to business, right? So of course, it goes without saying, you can become that go-to person, their go-to resource as it relates to real estate transactions, right? To keeping them updated with what's happening in the market. When the property taxes come out and people get their estimated tax bill, you can use your professional status to help them run comps so that they can see if they can protest their taxes, or you can let them know what their neighbor sold at, or, just anything like that. But there are so many other opportunities where we can become resourceful that I think a lot of people discount that will make a game changer. And I'll give you one that I just did. So a lot of my clients are in that stage where they are, working moms. So just finding ways to like little mom hacks, little ways to simplify their lives. I have found that the more value I provide there, the more I am connected to them, even far beyond the transaction. I literally, the other day, we have HEB grocery store, which legitly is probably the best grocery store I've ever been to. Unless it's a Texas thing. Like I had to go 3 times, but it was like the third time I went, it was literally like, I figured out like this place is the place to be. So I posted on my Facebook like, hey, HEB has Honeycrisp apples for 77 cents a pound. So first of all, if you grocery shop, you know that everything is just so expensive, right? And Honeycrisp are like the king of apples. Like they are the queen. Maybe I should call it the queen. It's the queen of apple. Like all apples are subpar if you have bitten into a crisp Honeycrisp apple. And they are normally like $3.49 a pound. So literally just me providing value and saying, hey, this is on sale. Y'all, my Facebook lit up, and I had one client that like legitly called me and was like, girl, my kids eat these apples like so much. I am so grateful. I bought so many. I'm going to make applesauce. I'm going to do all that. As small as that was just a way for me to connect to my ideal client and provide value. Okay. And then what are some other things that would be valuable? What do you know about the local area? Have you frequented a restaurant? Have you went into a nice little local boutique lately? Did you have a great experience with a dog groomer, or, with a, I'll keep saying restaurant because I eat so much, but you get what I'm saying? Like, when you have a good experience locally, share that, because now what you're doing is you're not only providing a resource to your clients, a resource to your friends, but it's solidifying you as a local expert. And you want to be in the habit where you are always sharing, to the point that they start seeking things out from you because they know you to be somebody who is resourceful. I literally, the other day, I have a client who reached out to me and asked me if I was a part of Jack and Jill. And I need to pull up her text message and read it to y'all, because y'all, it was legit. Like, she reached out to me like, "Hey, Rosemary, I'm interested in joining Jack and Jill. And I was trying to think if I knew anybody who was a part of it. And you were the first person that came to mind." I have never posted about Jack and Jill. I have never done anything about Jack and Jill, but it's a local organization, right? Or we have local chapters here. And she knows me as a local expert. So because I have found ways to provide value outside of even her real estate needs, when she had a need, I was one of the first people that she connected to. And I know most of y'all might be like, "Well, what'd you do? Because you're not a part of Jack and Jill." I told her I wasn't a part of Jack and Jill. However, I said, but let me do this. Let me reach out, because I do have a few connections that are associated. I don't know where it will go, but at least let me just see if anyone that I know would be open to having a conversation with you about it. So see, I still provided her value because I pointed her in the right direction in order to get her questions answered, even if I was not the exact solution to her problem. So essentially, and the last piece that I said is really, how can you provide value? What problems does your ideal client have, right? Are they trying to find aftercare? Are they trying to find groomers? Are they trying to find lawn people? Are they trying to find resources for their taxes? Are they trying to find a good CPA? Do they need date night ideas? Whatever problems you think, and it could be the smallest problem, but whatever problems you think could work, do they have a problem of weeknight meal ideas, and you just got the chicken tacos from Costco for the first time and they're the bomb? Go ahead and share with your database how wonderful they are. And something as small as this will keep you top of mind and keep people thinking about you, not only for their real estate needs, but for, just anything that they need locally. So I hope this was valuable. And let me tell you what's not of value to a lot of people. Okay. Because people get this part wrong. Like, don't get me wrong, I like to post my real estate wins, but don't let that be the only thing that you are sharing with the people around you, right? Because if they are not in the market, they've already purchased, they've already, they're not quite there yet, or that's all that you share, and you're not giving them anything that's actually going to benefit them, then you lose the opportunity to develop rapport. And unfortunately, I see a lot of agents, even successful agents, where only thing that you see about is their real estate life. And I definitely think that there is a missed opportunity to connect with people beyond that. So just be very careful. Definitely, I want you to share, that you are the resource, you are the authority in your field. However, think about other problems that they have outside of that you actually may have an answer for, and just start raising your hand to answer their questions. All right, besties, this was a great question. It didn't really come from our community, but I knew that I had this question when I was getting started, so I figured somebody else might have it too. But if you want to submit a question, rosemarylewis.com/ask. You can literally leave a voicemail that we will play on the podcast. Or always, baby, you are welcome to slide into my DMs. I'm Rosemary the Realtor on Instagram, and I'll talk to you soon.